Hey, Beck Shoes, Marcus here, VP
Hi,
of
teams.
Sales, and our new General Manager of Retail, Steve Fox. We are here to talk about an amazing subject that can be relatable to everyone here that works with our consumer every day. We are going to be talking about plantar fasciitis, and Steve
Otherwise
being
known as the foot flu.
Yeah, and Steve kind of being certified podorthist. I'm collaborating with him because his knowledge in this area is superior. So Steve, if you want to give a little breakdown about what plantar fasciitis is.
Let me break it down for you guys. Basically, plantar fasciitis is the inflammation of the plantar fascia, which is a thick band of tissue that connects at the heel and at the ball of the foot at each metatarsal head. And when that is stretched beyond the capability of it to be stretched any further, it develops little microscopic tears, hence the inflammation or the itis that happens. And the classic symptoms, of course, are...
We always hear about it. Customers come in every day and say their feet hurt.
Yeah.
We get them onto a foot scanner. We ask them qualifying questions. We ask them where the pain's coming from. 9 times out of 10, it's heel pain.
It's the heel pain.
7 out of 10 individuals in this world experience plantar fasciitis at some point in time in their life.
Right.
So it's very relatable subject. We know it. It's actually one of our favorite customers to help because we know how to. So there are ways how to assist in this area. There's multiple ways, whether they're walking on their daily walk or at home doing some stretches. Steve, do you want to talk about some product that can actually assist the daily consumer?
Yeah, so
with plantar fasciitis?
they identify they have heel pain. We have them on the foot scanner, and we are asking the qualifying questions. There'll be people that will actually pinpoint where that pain is. So whether they've been self-diagnosing or the doctor send them in and they say plantar fasciitis, they might not even be able to pronounce it. We know that there's 4 remedies or 4 levels of treatment for plantar fasciitis. The first being a great, stable, secure support shoe. You can always do the hand check, and the way to do that is take a shoe in hand. The doctor will do this in the store when they're looking for shoes for their patients. If it flexes here, that's fine. That's where our foot flexes. But in the rear of the shoe, if you can manipulate the shoe like this is not a good selection. You want something that's going to be more supportive, more stable, a little more rigid from here back. So New Balance is a great selection. Hoka is a great selection. The Dansko Paisley would be a great selection for the treatment of plantar fasciitis. That's treatment number 1. Number 2, following that would be a great arch support, or we call them insoles. So that is matching their arch, filling that void, stabilizing the foot. It's putting it into a neutral position, aligning the foot properly. Those two go hand in hand. And if you had to pick a number 3, it would be don't go barefoot. So make sure you have a good orthopedic sandal. We have Spenco. We have Atrix flips. Yeah,
so slides.
Right. So
and then even the plantar fasciitis sock, having some compression. This is something, even at nighttime, you want to add some compression to that arch, because as the consumer will tell you, we've heard this so many times, that first step out of bed is always the most painful. And just getting back to what Steve was saying about the flexibility of a shoe. A lot of customers go in to see their doctors and they say, well, it shouldn't flex at all. It's always a little bit of a misperception. The shoe's always going to bend in the forefront of the foot, but from the heel to the forefront of the foot, we want a lot of rigidity. This can be your 990, 1540, 1340, your Hokas, a lot of your
Brooks Beast, the Brooks Aerial. Yes.
So definitely a lot of product within our store to take care and remedy this situation. Folks, remember, we are not doctors. We do not diagnose. We are here to assist, and when we get those referrals in our store, our doctors depend on us to abide by those referrals. And if they say that they want their patient in a 990 and Superfeet green, we need to stick by what their recommendations are. That's how we retain our doctors. We want to support them in taking care of their patients, because there is a follow-up appointment coming, and the patient typically walks back into the doctor office with the product that was recommended, and we need to fulfill those requests on our side.
Let the consumer know, though, that there is, as far as expectations of when they could start feeling some relief, it can take a few weeks of consistently keeping your foot supported. So that's why Superfeet, Atrix, their insoles come with a 30 and 60-day guarantee, because they want the consumer to know, look, you don't have to take the risk. We'll take the risk for you. Try it. Don't come back the very next day and say, this is not working for me. I still have foot pain. It's going to take consistent treatment for about 4 to 6 weeks even sometimes. So be patient with the the pain relief.
Absolutely. It's definitely a process. One thing I'll add before we close out this PBL video is plantar fasciitis is an injury. When we tear a bicep or we break a wrist, we put it in a cast and we go through a recovery process. I always tell the daily consumer, you have injured your plantar fascia. It's going to take time to heal.
Right.
So I hope that we have jam-packed this video with some great information. Remember, we are all resources if you do have additional questions. Stay tuned to the next PBL video.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Take care, guys.